The Nationals franchise, guys, we are back once again. Right now we are trying to get the team together. We are 4.5 games back from the playoffs right now. And we are just getting into August. July was okay at best. June, okay at best. May, god awful. And then April was amazing. But the chances of us getting back to April play is very slim to none. So Josh Bell will be back in 1 to 6 days. Jimenez 2 to 3 weeks. Infante 1 to 2 weeks. We are really hoping Josh Bell's return helps us get back in the win column. Right now, the lineup we are rocking is Robles, Escobar, Soto, Franco, Parra. Parra's been filling in for Bell, and he's been pretty solid at it. 206 at-bats, a very good average. He is holding on to what he does have left in that contact versus righties. I mean, 60 contacts is not the worst. He has a good arm in case we have to throw to second, and accuracy. He can play like third base and stuff like that. His fielding isn't the greatest though. But so Parra, Keibert Ruiz hasn't had a horrible real rookie season. He has 11 homers, 2.46 average. But we will have to wait and see, guys. How everything goes. Crush Davis has a 287 average. He's definitely done growing. He's definitely at the end of his career, but he's been great for us. He has 6 homers for us, 287 average in literally probably 26 games. So honestly, not bad. 6 homers in 26 games. Every 4 games, we get to see a Crush Davis home run. He's definitely rejuvenating his career for the most part. So we're happy with Crush Davis being our DH right now. Lane Thomas has been just playing outfield in general now. The man has been okay. He only has 8 home runs, but he's been okay in the average department. At 29 contact righties does not help his case at all. But he's good. He's good for the time being. He has so much room to grow as a left fielder, so we are fine with Lane Thomas. Cesar Hernandez, not really a fan of at all. Nick Banks, he's just more of a guy to help us for the short term. He's a bench player at best. Wilmer Perez had to come up due to injury. He has a long ways to go before we even think about him. He's a good fielding catcher, though. Josh, and then Josh Bell, whose power who is just going to be very exciting now. We said if Josh Bell can turn in a good season, he could be the future first baseman for us. This year was a make or break year for him and Franco. Franco, I don't see us completely getting rid of him. Mike Alfranco. He has been very, very good for us. 362 at-bats, 260 average, 19 home runs. I think he has more home runs than Soto does. Yep, he does. So, going off that, Robles has been our center fielder. His average hasn't been great, but he's been a very good fielding center fielder. Soto, he's still been a pretty solid player this season. He hasn't been as good as we were hoping. His power is definitely going down a decent bit. So we're hoping next season could be a better year for him. Honestly, low-key, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say. We'll see what happens with Soto in the upcoming season. But right now, our successes have definitely been in Josh Bell and Keibert Ruiz, for sure. Catcher and a first baseman at the MLB level has been solid for us. To be honest, another one was him getting Jimenez. He has been a very good piece this season, even though he's out for 3 more weeks. And then Hoy Park, who in every game has had something great for me to see. Hoy Park has a 230 average, 3 home runs. He's had 200 at-bats now for us this season. We just gotta hope and see what happens to Hoy Park. Most likely just gonna be a bench player for us. Him, Lane Thomas, bench players. And then Mike Alfranco is probably the 3 long-term bench players for us. 29-year-old Franco, 26-year-old Thomas, and 25-year-old Hoy Park. We have right field set. We have center field somewhat set if we do decide to keep Robles. From a rebuild standpoint, Robles is definitely in the picture. Left field, we definitely need work at. We need a running mate with Soto. That just fits perfectly. So, left field, we have a shortstop coming soon in Brady House. That's not what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do. Brady House. Fell in the lineup a little bit. I don't know why, but 313 at bats, 291 average, 12 home runs. He's looked pretty solid. In the AAA. PJ Potter, 301 average at 289 at bats, 10 home runs. He's looked pretty good as well. His hitting stats are looking pretty nice. Could be a DH to finish out the season if we do bring him up at September call-ups. Louis Garcia needs to get in there. I don't know what Fox is doing. CS Fox, yeah. Louis Garcia, only 77 at-bats and 200 average. He's just not been anywhere special this season, but he has so much time to grow as a second baseman. We're going to hope he can get his power in the 60s. But right now, Louis Garcia has not been what we've hoped for. Doug Diaz is becoming a power bat for some reason. I don't know why Jake Alou took his spot. Throw Alec Keller in. He's been pretty solid in his at-bat so far. So yeah, Doug Diaz. Completely just becoming a power bat from now on, I guess. He has 16 homers, 225 average. He's gonna be a pretty solid fielder. He's a pretty good fielding third baseman with power. And then some good athleticism too. So Doug Diaz still has some good ability to him for us. We just need to see him put it together. I don't know. I want to do something like this. But actually, we want that. Brady House at 2, Potter at 3, Harrison at 4, Garcia at 5. Yeah. So that's how we want the AAA to look. Alright, and then Brady House right there. Get Fox out for Garcia. Doug Diaz gets up to the 1. Bang. And then, yeah. So that's for both sides. Diaz, House, Potter, Harrison, Garcia. We want as our 5. As our top 5 batters. Harrison has been okay, to say the least. His hitting stats is getting there, especially against lefties. He's an average fielder. He's not insane, but he's a first baseman, so. Looking at him as a catcher, I honestly just see him as bench player, to be honest. If it's catcher and first base, we have so many first basemen ahead of him. So we will have to wait and see there. It's a very exciting time for us because we are right there, to be honest. We're not looking like a far playoff team. We don't look like we're gonna make it far, but we definitely have the stats to finish out the season as a playoff team. But right now, our pitching rotation is weak. For sure. Our bullpen is as stacked as we could get it this season, to be honest. We are very happy with how that's going. Gomber's looking pretty good. Fede is still... Gomber's our only really good pitcher. Joe Ross is right there. Fede's starting to fall a little bit. Sanchez hasn't looked good. And then Espino has looked okay. His win-loss is great, but Fede and Sanchez has not looked good as of late. So we definitely are struggling in starting pitching, not struggling in the bullpen, and then at certain positions as well. So let's see where it is. Sim 2 contract extensions. I think we're at the deadline though. So let's get our last few trades done. First thing we would be looking at is Parra. Gerardo Parra, a bench player for a future team. Let's see. Prospects for Parra. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We do love Gerardo Parra, by the way. This isn't because of anything other than he is older and we need to find some future. But first base, though, we have so many first base prospects, but you can never have enough of them, so keep that in an eye. Micker, Adolfo. No. Oscar Gonzalez, no. Okay, so there's 3 trades here. Bang. We do need some second base. Okay, keep an eye on the Tigers. Okay, now I'm like in the Royals one because you get a great closing pitcher prospect for down the road. And then still a starting pitcher that who knows. Alright. I honestly think we'll go with this trade. It's just the best potential out of them all. We get a starting pitcher for the minor leagues, and then we get a future MLB closing pitcher. And closing pitchers develop quite well, so not bad. I'm sorry, Gerardo Parra. Thank you for your time as our first baseman. I think we're good, though. Alright, and then next up on our list is Cesar Hernandez. We clear $4 million from the salary. Clear up $4 million. He's been great for power versus lefties, and we are trying to get prospects. First, I want to see MLB ready. Paul Fry, Anthony Santander, and then Ben Boom and Tate. Nothing really there. I like that trade right there. Cubs. I'm gonna keep an eye. Cubs and Dodgers. Jock Peterson. Alright, so Cubs and Dodgers. Okay, great reliever prospect, great second base potential. We just grew Josh Bell. David Boat may be able to be developed as well. And then Dodgers. Just better relieving prospect. Kimbrel's good for the time being. I accidentally did that trade. Alright, let me see if I can send it back real quick. Okay, so Kimbrel and Gratterall for second base and Cesar Hernandez. Good thing we didn't do anything. Hold up. Had to get rid of that save. That's annoying. That's not. I thought it would pull the trade up, so we'll have to do it this way. All right. Let me just make sure we got our team back. Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, good. Because I did not want to do that one bit. I was trying to look at something, so we'll have to do it this way. Dodgers. Closing pitcher and Craig Kimbrel. He's been a very, very good closer for the Dodgers. So this kind of keeps our season alive, and then we get a very good potential future reliever who has been insane this season as well. So two very, very good. So the big thing is, alright, we do this. The thing is, we take in Kimbrel's contract. We take in Kimbrel's contract for this season. Is it a worth it contract, though? Because it really doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't do any bad to us. Because it's 1 year, and we have the money to do so for this season. We need help at pitching. It's not a starting pitcher, but we do get long-term relieving help in Brother Gratterall. It's literally a Gratterall for Hernandez trade, right? We take in $12 million now, but so this kind of helps us for best of both worlds, for our long-term rebuild and our short-term win now scenario for the Nationals, because we still have a team that if they can play, if they all can play well, we have a fringe playoff team. But do we do this over the Cubs trade, which was Cody here and the Boat guy. So David Boat has ability for power. Not there yet, but the ability to rake. He has AAA stats where he has 317 at-bats and a 2.56 average. Then MLB stats that not this season. So this season he's been in the AAA. He is so versatile. Do we just take the age a little bit? So Boat, a versatile infielder and outfielder, plays every position except for center field. I will be right back, guys. I have to use the restroom, but I'm definitely going to be thinking about this. Give me 2 minutes. Alright guys, I am back. So this is definitely interesting. Someone that looks really good. James Trientos. That guy has some pretty good value for the Cubs. He doesn't hit necessarily very well. He's a decent fielder, has speed. He's a good second baseman. He's in the AAA right now. Hasn't really popped off at all, but he's 19 freaking years old, 75 overall. He's right there, and apparently he's flaming at the moment, so. Would I take him over Garcia? Probably not. Garcia doesn't have the fielding like this guy does, though. But it is all good. Do I go with Boat, who's on a 3-year, $3 million contract and loses most of his arbitration? He's a power bat at second base. He can field and react fast. He doesn't really need too much arm and accuracy for second base. He can play every position. Now, would I put him in every position with the inconsistent fielding? Probably not. But second base itself, he's pretty good. We get a good reliever out of it. Long term, this trade is so much better than the Dodgers one, but the other one, with Kimbrel playing well, it actually makes it a lot harder. But at the end of the day, instead of taking $16 million anyways, even though it doesn't really matter, I think we have to go with the Cubs here over the Dodgers. Is any of them in our division? Let's just make sure on that too. No. So, we will be sending Cesar Hernandez to the Cubs for relief pitcher Cody here and second baseman David Boat. It's a perfect deal, and we can see if David Boat can make it in the MLB. I definitely like this trade a lot. Second baseman for future second baseman, we go down $1 million. So in that aspect already, Hernandez hasn't really done well in the MLB this season. He's honestly probably pretty close to being AAA bound. And then David Boat in the AAA has been average, an average AAA guy. We will just have to wait and see if he can take the tools to the next level. He'll definitely be coming up to the MLB, so it'll be interesting to see how he finishes off, if he does better than Hernandez or not. I do want to write down this about, so Boat has to beat. We would be killing this trade if Boat can beat this. So we need Boat to beat 217 average, a 301 on base, a .392 slug, at .692 OPS. Now, it will be somewhat easier because he's going to have less at-bats than 200. But we'll see at least we'll be judging on the batting average, because we're hoping he can get some at-bats this season for the remainder of the season. So, Cody here, David Boat, let's go. Welcome to the team, guys. Alright, and then roster. Second base, David Boat, add to the 40-man. We have to drop someone from the 40-man. Keep it moral. This guy can be removed from the 40-man. And then Boat, add him. Welcome to the MLB. Does Boat have? He has no playing time this season in the MLB, so he'll be making his debut. Okay. And then Parra, I thought we traded. Oh, that trade went away. With that, that's right. That's good I saw that. So Parra for suggest trade, prospects. What was it? It was Will Klein. It was the Royals. I think it was a different trade though. I think it was something like Will Klein and then a starting pitcher down here somewhere. I think it was Ronald Bolanos. Yeah, it was Ronald Bolanos. Alright, so we got Parra out of there. We got Hernandez out of there. We just need our trade block. Mike Alfranco. This one I'm not too worried about if we don't come to a deal with, but we did want to see what we can get from Mike Alfranco. We did say that we wanted to see him make it to a new team. We'll probably want prospects out of him. Okay, so immediately that guy comes to eye. He has good power versus lefties. Looks like he could be a decent hitter. If he can pan out, though, that's the problem. In AAA, he's not done good at all. What's his at-bats, though? 222. Okay. He is definitely getting some eyes. Okay, so now they send... This is going to be a long trade deadline episode, guys. I know. Austin Wells. Can also play first base, but he's just not that good. Nothing stands out to me on him. So let's take him off and then go back to prospects. We got to go past the Yankees. I like that 1962 center fielder prospect, not the 22-year-old. Center fielder. Welcome everyone joining the stream. There's a 19-year-old center fielder. Definitely not Jason Dominguez. Or was it? No. It wasn't the Yankees. It was John Diaz, that's right. So this guy has some speed and stealing to him, and then everything else is really a no. So we will keep moving ahead. Right now we're trying to sell Mike Alfranco, who has been very solid for us. Okay. So we're past the Rays now. A 1962 starting pitcher, we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the Blue Jays. 1857 right fielder. That's interesting. Roberto Campos from the Tigers. We'll keep an eye on that. That's the new favorite. Nothing from the Royals. Brian Abreu. It's not horrible, but no. What was it? It was the Tigers. Keep an eye on the Tigers. Interesting. A potential starting pitcher. I don't think there's a question about that we don't sell Mike Alfranco for an A potential starting pitcher in Edward Cabrera. I know this brings the same thing from the Cade Cavalli situation, where it may be a struggle. Like, if the guy's not even progressing at all, it's kind of hard to want to keep an A potential 23-year-old if he's not showing that he can be something down the road. But so we will definitely keep an eye on that. Marlins didn't. That is not a bad offer at all. So Tigers and Marlins now. Not a bad reliever. Okay, so Tigers. Go to starting pitcher. No, it was left field. Right field. What? Yeah, Roberto Campos doesn't really have anything to him, but then the starting pitcher for the Marlins. A potential Edward. We could think of either Max Meyer or Edward Cabrera here. Has some MLB stat time. Nothing crazily good. It was 0 for 3. Yeah, nothing crazy there. Then his AA stats this season, he's still not played too well. I can see why they want to get rid of him. What about Max Meyer? He at least shows some good potential in him. I think we honestly hold on to Mike Alfranco. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get Max Meyer, but they're ready to move on from Edward Cabrera. Do we just take the risk? Because Mike Alfranco, we can always think about later, but Mike Alfranco has been just such a good feel-good story to the point I don't think we can. The dude's literally growing in his power aspect. His contact versus lefties is getting right there. He looks like he could actually be a good role player for us. And Edward Cabrera just doesn't look like he's going to be super good, but he has so much time to grow as well. I don't think... This is 7 years of cheap pitcher right here, compared to Franco, who's 2 years at third base. We have Doug Diaz, even though he hasn't been the greatest in the AAA to finish out the season. He's 19. He has great fielding. Might as well do it. Edward Cabrera for Mike Alfranco. We are trying to grow the future. It's going to suck to accept this trade. It's going to really suck. If it was a B potential, I would have said no. But Edward Cabrera does have 7 years before we have to pay. And he has upside due to his potential. It has to happen. Edward Cabrera, welcome to the Nationals. What a trade deadline. That was hard. And I'm honestly down with looking at Lane Thomas as well real quick. For prospects. And it looks like it might come out well. Immediately getting a guy like Colton Couser. Wow, that's insane. Okay, okay. Orioles, great. Another center fielder named Jimenez. York. Okay. Colton Couser, I know, is a very good third baseman in this game. White Sox, Wes Cath. Let's see. 306 average on 134 at-bats in the AAA. He's played pretty well. What about Orioles' Colton Couser? So if I'm correct, third baseman, very good fielder, will be a pretty good contact hitter. I don't think there's a question about it that we go get Colton Couser. But let's keep looking. Maybe there's some other A potentials. I think the person has to have A potential. I know you guys will give me Colton Couser. And I will give a little bit more up if needed, but... So we were at the White Sox. Okay, nice. I'm looking for A potentials only because Couser is very good. A very good third baseman. Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners. Interesting. Okay, keep an eye on the Mariners. Mariners Mets. Mariners Mets Brewers. Alright, let's just keep up real quick and narrow down. Mariners. Julio Rodriguez. Very good power bat. He's not as much of a center fielder as we look at. He's definitely like a left fielder with a great power bat. I like Julio a lot, to be honest. Okay. Brewers. I think it was third base. Tyler Black, second base. Very good fielder. And then Nick Gonzalez. Not that worried about. Tommy Edman. He has at least 3 years of arbitration. He's very good. There's no way we're getting that for Lane Thomas, though. What? That's actually possible? Nick Banks. Cesar Hernandez. That would be hilarious, but no. Gotta keep realism. Okay, so we just got past the Pirates. Started pitching prospect, Jordan Walker. So Cardinals starting pitching prospect. Okay. Cardinals starting pitcher prospect Matthew Liberatore. He's 22 years old. We just did get a potential starting pitcher, but you can't ever have enough of them. It's not doing horrible in the AAA. Could do a lot better though. Can't be mad at that. It's a good offer. It very much is. But does he beat center field prospect Colton Couser? Stat-wise, yes. But fielding prospect-wise, no, for third base. Well, let's look at our third base prospect right now in Diaz. Very good fielder. His other positions would easily be outfield. I mean, Diaz being the right fielder, he has the arm, just not the accuracy at all. So he can't really play right field. He'd be a good left fielder, though. You can easily have Doug Diaz be the left fielder. Colton Couser comes in and plays third base immediately. And you have Marlins or Mariners. Julio Rodriguez has a pretty good power bat to him. He'd honestly be a left fielder. So it's between left fielder Julio Rodriguez, third base Colton Couser, and starting pitcher Liberatore. I think we'll take out the starting pitcher. Julio Rodriguez. I think if we can get Lane Thomas, we can still come back and get him. But Orioles Colton Couser, I think, is a must grab for Lane Thomas. Is there someone else we can give up for Thomas's value? Joe Ross. Victor Robles, too. So yeah, Colton Couser, and then we'll try and do Robles for Rodriguez. Welcome to the team, Colton Couser. And then Victor Robles we'll try to be sending to the Mariners for Julio Rodriguez. And what other position are they weak at? Jesse Winker. So they're good in the outfield. They're good at starting or shortstop. J.P. Crawford. Marte as well. And Suarez is at least a good power bat. Gotta love their second base and Dylan Moore and Adam Frazier. Righty. Fielder and then fielder. Okay. First baseman Ty France. Very, very good. They have a very good team. Yeah, I think the only thing we really can give up now is a starting pitcher. And we'll give them starting pitcher prospect Evan Lee. So Evan Lee and Victor Robles for Julio Rodriguez. Bringing in the prospects, selling now. This is a full-on sell now. Eric Fede. Another guy we can move on from. You know what? We're going to do that for sure. Let's see if there's a better one, though. There's so many good trades. Brennan Davis. Alright, so we are going to go with the Blue Jays shortstop, Jordan Groshans, for Eric Fede. We'll bring up Tim Cate to be the 3. Josiah Gray will come up, and I guess Espino as well. Joe Ross, we're not ready to give up on yet. Gomber, Ross, Gray, definitely have futures here. Okay. Wow, a lot has happened. So David Boat, the new second baseman. Can't put Bell back in yet. Fuck. Okay, MLB roster, let's fix that up first. We don't want Cabrera. Throw him in the AA. Don't need him. Throw him in AAA. Homer Perez goes to the AAA. Man, there is so much to fix up now, guys. Whew. Paulo Espino. Alright, let's send the guys up we need. Doug Diaz, added the 40-man. Welcome to the MLB. Brady House will still stay. Garcia staying. Potter might come up, maybe. I know Josiah Gray has played great in the AAA. He's ready. Tim Cate. I know he's going to be there, but Jackson Trout. No, you're going to the AAA. Okay. Now Tim Cate. Move to the MLB. Starting pitchers, we have 5 again. There we go. And AA. It's whatever. Edward Cabrera to the AAA. Where he's played very nicely in the AAA. So, we'll do that. We still need 2 more players for the MLB. I guess Jordan Weems makes sense. Another reliever in the bullpen. Definitely think we're missing some positions though. So first base, we're still waiting on Bell to come back. I guess Potter will get called up for the time being. So Bell, Potter. Yeah, I think we're happy there. Doug Diaz is in the MLB. Okay, so Julio, you need to be in the AA. Couser, you need to be a third baseman. Oh, Colton Couser is playing third base for us. Third base, outfield. Doug Diaz is going to the outfield. All right. And then some Class A guys to the AAA. Patterson makes sense. Sure. Let's get Will Klein in the AAA. That's where we're at. There we go. And we will let them set it all up real quick. Alright, let's look at some trade deadline moves. Taylor Rogers, closing pitcher of the Phillies, will be going to the Twins for 3 prospects, I guess. Alright. Poor Twins. Okay, hold up. Now that we have that, let's get the lineups fixed now. For right-handed, what do we have back right now? We do have Josh Bell back, so this will be the game we play. Josh Bell is back. Soto, for sure. Hoy Park, you go to the bottom. Doug Diaz. Escobar needs to be right there. For right now, Diaz is perfect for the leadoff until Jimenez gets back. Nick Banks should not be there. We really don't have a center fielder now because of Robles' departure. Do we really go Nick Banks here? At center field, what do we have? Juan Lagares. There's really nothing we can use. Ryan Goodwin. Could use Juan Lagares for the fielding aspect. We don't have anything until Jimenez gets back. We'll sign him for the year. Depth 2.5. Alright, 1 year, 3.4 million. Got a center fielder here. Alright, let's release one more person from the 40-man. It's going to be hard to do so. Okay, remove from the 40-man roster from Finnegan. Alright, then Juan Lagares will go to be added to that. MLB. Then our MLB roster needs to drop one. I know exactly what that's going to be. It's going to be relief pitcher. Oh, the guy's already was sent down. Okay. Andrew Stevenson. Makes a lot of sense to go back down to AAA. So now that's perfect. Rodriguez can go back to the AAA and get ready for there. There we go there. And now we have Juan Lagares to fill in for Esteban Jimenez, who's been amazing this season. Okay. Well, today we got Josiah Gray 2 pitching, so that's going to be great. Okay, view. Washington is a 7:05 p.m. game. Play game. Yep. Fix that. And play game. Something's going on with our lineups. Okay. Okay, so center fielder Juan Lagares. Okay, so the back of the lineup's pretty weak now. Colton Couser is getting an MLB job. David Boat and Juan Lagares. Juan Lagares for Nick Banks. And get them all down. BJ Potter definitely go to the 5. Ruiz. Lagares goes to the back. For sure. Lagares to the back. Juan Lagares to the back. Diaz up to the top. You switch with Nick Banks. Nick Banks gets switched out for Colton Couser. I think we're good. Lagares, Potter definitely comes up. Okay. Bang. And then Doug Diaz to the top. Switch with Soto. Needs to be switching with the right. Okay, the right fielder's a problem. Bangs, get the hell out of here for Juan Lagares. You go to the back, and then PJ Potter. Soto. Couser. So for right now, Potter's just gonna be our DH. Yeah, Bell needs to be behind Soto at all times. Soto Bell, Soto Bell, Soto Bell. Then Potter's right behind Bell. Perfect. Keeper Ruiz. Yep. Ruiz is the 5 when it's not DH. Okay. Perfect lineups. Let's play. Play next game. Against the Mets. Josiah Gray. We are going to be playing full game. We are going to be just using our normal unis. We'll definitely throw quick counts on. That definitely helps get the games done faster. Josiah Gray, who's been 4-9 this season. You may want to sit him today? No. Skip. Diaz, Escobar, Soto, Bell, Potter, Ruiz. Couser, Boat is tired, so we'll throw Hoyt Park in the lineup today. And then here we go. The first game of Colton Couser, Juan Lagares, and PJ Potter. Then we have a prospect showcase in Josiah Gray. Right-handed pitcher, and Gray doesn't have an easy task at all. Taekwon Walker has been great this season. 11-8 record, 318. Josiah Gray's 4-9 with a 6.31. So we definitely are not looking great in this game, but let's get it going, guys. Trade deadline is now behind us. We did a lot of trades. We're hoping this does for the better of the team. Franco's gone. That's the one that hurts the most. His injury has not completely healed, and it may be too early to play him. Replace player. PJ Potter. Okay, so we're going to back out then. We're not going to play this game. As much as I want to, because it's a Josh Bell return game. So we'll sim through this date. Auto fix the lineups. And then in today's game, today's games, we'll try and play. And we're hoping. We won this game. I didn't mean to do that. We'll play the Phillies. That's fine. Keep active. Play full game. We haven't really got to see much out of Tim Cate or have much of an opinion on him, so it'd be nice to play with him. It's not been too bad. Hasn't been amazing, but hasn't been too bad. And looks pretty solid. Hoping we can. We're just going to skip it this time around. We're going to play. Doug Diaz has a 1.67 average to kick off the season. Couser hasn't hit a ball. David Boats looked okay, and Lagares not so much. It is not going to be easy to for us this season. We definitely sold. And we're playing a Kyle Schwarber who's raking while also having a 3.08 freaking average. When does Schwarber do that? That is actually kind of scary.
Here in Philadelphia,
this Nationals team is facing a very good Phillies team, while we are definitely not in a position to succeed. But here we go, Doug Diaz. Oh, okay. Not a bad swing from Diaz. 3-2 count. We'll definitely be watching for potential walk here.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there.
What a hit, though.
On the warning track.
Can't be disappointed in Diaz right there. Looked pretty. Looked like a pretty good swing. Escobar's been solid enough.
Next offering is in for a strike. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time
serviceable this season for us while we've been waiting for Brady House to be ready.
Could get a lot of work.
And hitting the pitcher is going to hurt him.
Over to Schwarber. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
That's what a good
and here we go. Come on, Soto. Not hitting as many home runs as we would like.
Next
definitely got under that pitch.
And he grounds one
that time we don't, and Soto's going to get on base, helping his average at least. And then here we go.
Everything came together perfectly.
The return.
Right really nice job staying
Josh
at the
Bell.
He didn't try to
we
do
said
too
we
much
needed him to
pitch,
get to that B
shot
potential, and he
infield.
did.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Next pitch is popped up.
That will end the inning. That was a disappointing
and the
comeback.
Inning is over.
That was disappointing on my part. All right, 1-1 count right now. Tim Cate. 2 pitches so far.
And now the lefty
Ooh, that's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That's to third.
Colton Couser gonna grab it and throw it to first.
The play.
Came from trade deadline, starting immediately.
Next to hit, John Andrioli. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Very good 12-6 curve.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss.
And we're going to hit him again with another strikeout.
Number 2.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out.
That was actually his first of the
Fastball on
game.
The pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same
Bryce
tunnel
Harper,
just falls
former
off the
national.
table, and you can't make contact.
6 in the NL on OPS. Oh, frick. That's not on base percentage, that's OBP. I think that's on base percentage while slugging as well.
1-2 now.
It's gonna be a wild pitch.
Comebacker to the mound.
Is Escobar gonna hit it?
To first,
No.
but it
That was a hard
pulls it
one.
off the bag. Man aboard,
error.
and here is Devers.
I don't think they're gonna have him steal.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
That was just in case. It's scary to have Devers here.
In the dirt, blocked. Harper
Struggling a little
leads
bit
off
on
first
this-
with 2 down to
this
the
one.
inning.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's ball 4.
Run on first and
Well,
second.
breaking ball in that
in the first
3-2
inning.
count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Nick Castellanos. The Phillies home run hitter.
Swing and a miss.
That's going to be a
And that is
strikeout
that.
with first and second on.
Phillies
And Kate looking
leave a
pretty
couple.
good.
New inning getting
Struggled a
started.
little bit there,
Now
but
for
got out of the
Washington,
inning. PJ Potter, the DH,
Now
154
all
average
leading
right
up.
now.
Popped up
That's
left
going to be
side.
not very good.
And there's one down. And here
Keibert
is
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
We're
Sat out
hoping.
last night's game, but back in there today. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too
Oh,
far.
I'm disappointed.
And that is strike 2.
First on the Nationals team in doubles. That's interesting.
Lined, and that's a base
Very
hit.
good at bat by Ruiz.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as
One
textbook
out.
as it
Colton
gets. Got his
Couser has
stride
not
low,
gotten
out
on
of the way early.
base
He
yet.
stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that
What
was like
was
he was
that?
in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 down. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off.
Damn.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that curveball
He
had some
has been
pretty
using
good
that
break to it.
12-6
As you can
curve
see, the hitter just
on the
locked up
power
a little
hitters.
bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
JT Realmuto steps in. Bell should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
What a catch by Bell.
And there's 2 away. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. No score here in the second. On the ground.
Escobar gonna pick it up. Great throw.
The diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score.
David Vogt looking so far so good in the MLB. In the prospect wave.
1-1.
That's gonna be a great at bat. He's just gonna say it first. Great open there for the second baseman, replacing Cesar Hernandez. Juan Lagares, the free agent signing.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Kim. 1.
Double play.
Double play. And now
Doug Diaz is in a horrible spot. It's him versus the pitcher.
His first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Andrioli racing over to make the
Diaz
catch.
with 2 very nice hits, but just not enough.
Back here in Philadelphia, now Ha-Sung Kim. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Just get this next strikeout.
I got the count. 2-2.
Good eye right there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Gene Segura. Grounded out his first time. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, right field. Can't get
that's
there.
so bad.
Should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Soto.
Runner at third with 1
really
gone.
messing that
John
one up.
Andrioli stands in for the Phillies. And a weak ground ball to the left side.
Kaiser gonna pick that up and make it 2 outs.
2 away.
Just waiting to see what that guy did.
Here is
What's up, Minzy?
Pick up his teammate right here.
How you doing, man?
runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
Making Harper
That
look
is the
silly.
Philly.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just recording some Nationals franchise before I go to
Back
work.
at Citizens Bank Park. As up now for Washington, Alcides Escobar.
Escobar.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch for the out.
That's crazy.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a count 1-2.
1-2 count for Soto.
Next offering upstairs. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
Good hit by Soto.
Oh,
Getting to where we need
as
it.
a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Josh Bell. I was just late on it.
And a pitch. That's towards center. Andrioli moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Soto for 2 outs.
Next for the Nationals
Here we
is
go,
the
P.J. Potter.
P.J. Potter. And he deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 3-2. And that one ripped to left. Can't get there. Base hit. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Righty delivers. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And here's a slow roller.
Dang.
Whips it to first in time.
Nice try by Ruiz. Just not enough. Do you play Diamond Dynasty at all or no? Not really, man. Franchise is where I like. I try to get into Diamond Dynasty every year.
And Devers hits that one. Lagares brings it
Lagares
in.
is going to get there easily.
Down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one. Siggy.
Signed as like a last chance job. He has not been picked up all season, and we need a center fielder for the time being. Julio Rodriguez is not ready.
Contact and he gets out.
So he's here to play.
Offering is in for a strike.
Getting an out right there. Nick Castellanos.
Next one off the plate inside.
Got a little lucky there.
2-2. Left field.
Diaz.
Under it. Falls
Gonna get under that perfectly.
Out. So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to the right side.
What a play by Josh Bell.
Schwarber out of the play.
Did not give up on that play at all. That was a hard one to get to as well.
Colton Couser.
Here we go. Come on, Couser. Let's get you to stat line.
Check swing, but he went too far.
Couser.
And it's 1-2. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen.
Is that what he wants?
Absolutely belted. Hits the top
off the wall. Going for 2. What a toss!
Second, and he's out. Trying for 2. David
that was a
Bodie
beautiful toss by the right fielder. Not bad by Couser at all. That is just very disappointing.
Oh, that drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Couser would have been in the third right now.
Digging in, Juan Lagares. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
All right.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count is 2-2. New arm out of the bullpen, Bailey Falter. And this is appearance number 45.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings.
That's annoying. I was there.
A little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
I swung too
so
early,
the
I
batting
guess.
order turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man. Well, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the
Doug Diaz striking out.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Another strikeout for Tim Cate.
Blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is down low, and a count 2-1. 2 balls, 2
Too early
strikes
on
to
that
count
one.
with 2 outs.
Do the same thing again. Did you do so early on that?
Stays
We'll get there
alive.
though. Go back to the 12-6 curve.
Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The next offering misses. Full count.
What a play by this guy. Being the 9-hitter. Going to war with Tim Kate, man. Something that we haven't seen yet is the changeup.
Center field.
And he's going to get a nice hit.
As this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 up. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Here comes the pitch. And a count 1-2. Soft contact in the air, and out number 1 on the grab.
Trying out here.
Now the youngster
2 for 2
Juan
Soto.
This guy has turned into a beast. High in the air, out to right. Harper drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Bell. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it.
Very good pitching by that reliever, man.
Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th.
Still have some green energy out of Tim Kate.
It's softly on the ground.
Couser's going to try and get up there.
Zips it to first.
Gets the Bell.
Away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Andrioli. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off. Andrioli over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clear.
The 2-2. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. To the right side, in plenty of time to first. And Devers is set.
And there we go. The new second baseman coat. Throwing it over to one of our future first basemen for a good amount of years, Josh Bell.
To the right side.
God dang it, we can't freaking get on base with these hits.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one in the air, center field. Andrioli moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Colton Couser. Here's a 1-1. A swing and a soft liner. A little
play by
single, and that keeps the inning alive.
Or try to steal with him, keep our player.
Here's David Bodie.
Bodie's been great. We want him for next inning.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
I like it.
And that one
I like
hammered.
it.
That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
I liked it and everything. I was close.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swings and misses.
Got another strikeout for Tim Cate.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Diaz makes the play. 2 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So 2 down. So here's the Phillies DH. Didi Gregorius. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. Realmuto rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is low, and it gets by. The run
That's annoying because I'm trying to get a lead off.
And it's 1-0.
So we can throw it to the catcher, but that didn't do
that was a laser shot, and a good thing we.
All right, so thank you, Tim Cate. Get Minner out here to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Next offering misses down and away. Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive.
This guy's annoying the hell out of me.
Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gregorius at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
This guy is so good at this part.
Fouled off, he was late. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And
good job, Lagares.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0.
All right, come on,
Knievel gets the call from the pen, and he'll work on holding this lead. Back here in Philadelphia, Juan Lagares at the plate now. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Taylor Rogers, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Coonrod getting loose as well. This one in the air right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So up next, Doug Diaz for the 4th time tonight. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I want to start that
And
load
Neville's
a little bit
pitches up
sooner because
quickly.
it could be low.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Good walk, Diaz.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Gets under it and pops it up. Segura pulls that one down. That's out number 2. Here's Juan Soto.
Only down the middle.
Ball to strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Fires to first.
We'll have one more inning.
Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies,
Without Soto.
Gene Segura. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. John Andrioli stands in for the Phillies. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone.
The guy's got
Disappointing.
a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Steps on first for the out.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And he walked him. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. From a rather unlikely power
All right,
source.
to finish off the game.
Last chance coming up here for the Nationals.
Last chance, man.
Taylor
We have so many hits, but
Rogers
nothing's done out of
taking
it.
over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. That one not
3-1
close.
count.
And the count is 3-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. PJ
Potter.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in to run for the Nats, Hoy Park. Kicks and fires. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. He's in there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. The switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Park caught in the rundown now. The tag, and that's the ball
That'll be the game. Damn,
A big start to this
That's
four-game
crazy.
series to get the first one at home, but these guys know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next three
That's
if they're
insane.
not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
2-0 your final here in this one.
Absolutely
The Phillies
insane.
hang on to win it.
Well, another L in our player showcase. Kind of, I don't know if you give that L to Tim K really, but I guess Tim K looked very good though. He looked very good. All right, let's go to September call-ups. I think we already did. And now Rodriguez will be out for the season with that broken leg. Alright, looking at the Nationals right now. Alright, alright. Let's get this fixed up real quick. Doug Diaz. Back down to the AAA. Nick Banks. Whatever. Jimenez will be taking Diaz's spot. Estevan Jimenez. Estevan Jimenez. Estevan Jimenez. And Estevan Jimenez. Perfect. There we go. We got one of our better players back. Let's look at Jimenez right now. 29.67 has very good contact versus righties. 91 speed. We'll have to see what it looks like for the rest of the month. Multiple losses in a row. That was a horrible losing streak. 8 games. Man, it's definitely fallen a good bit off the bat. Beating the Reds right there is nice. Going 2-1 in that series isn't horrible. And here we go, September call-ups. I think it's time for shortstop Brady House, who has 383 at-bats in the AAA, 300 average to succeed Alcides Escobar. Thank you for your time, man, as a starter. But now it is time for Lucius Fox to take over that AAA. Add him to the 40-man. We have to lose someone from the 40-man to bring up Brady House. Move from 40-man. So how are we supposed to do this? And then never mind, as I say that, Brady House has a broken hand for 2 months. Alright, so we let them deal with that. We will get to the end of the season. It doesn't look like we will be making the playoffs, though. And to finish off the season, we go 77-85. It wasn't a perfect season by any means, but at least we gave it our best shot with the team we had. And with season 1 coming to an end, let's see who won the postseason. It was the Dodgers over the White Sox. All right, let's get to the offseason, and then we'll stop right here. Lose Andrew Lee. Okay. Miggy gets that, and then we will look at it next time. Let's just take a look at how everyone looked this season real quick. I got time for that, right? 135, yeah. So Soto still looks like our future at batting. He's falling so bad against lefties, though. We need to fix that coming up this season. He's so good. We won't have to worry about him. Josh Bell ended how we wanted him to, and now he's going to be a beast hitting first baseman for us next season. Gomber, we are glad to have. Minter, we're glad to have. Curtis, we're glad to have. These are guys we built around the season, and they all played amazing. Gomber, Minter, Curtis. Couldn't be happier with how these guys played this season. Gomber pitching nearly 200 innings and having that stats. Do we have to pay him? Nope, we have a cheap deal on him. That's insane. Keeper Ruiz played pretty good for a batting catcher, and he's a great catcher to have. He's going to become an even better one, I can already tell. Joe Ross had a great start, but fell a good bit. Still see him as one of our lower tier pitchers, our bottom of the rotation guys. David Boat, 208 average, 4 home runs for us. We'll have to give him a new assessment next year. His contract, 1 more year or 2 more years for $3 million. Doolittle played great. He'll probably get a contract back depending on who played pretty good as well. Louis Garcia looked pretty good. He came to the MLB at the end of the season, all right. Brady House. Will be a part of the 40-man next season. Looks like he's almost there. We'll have to wait and see how well he does in the MLB next season. Doug Diaz. Another guy that we're ready to see next season. Carl Edwards Jr. played not bad. He'll probably be gone, though. PJ Potter didn't play horrible for 227 at-bats in the MLB. 260 average, 9 home runs. He's going to be great next season as our DH. Clippard played great. It's time to move on from him, though. Colton Couser in the MLB. 317 average at 189 at-bats. That is great to see for next season. Hoy Park, 254 at-bats, 224. He's a bench player. Josiah Gray, MLB stats. Was not that good, but we'll hope to see him next season improve. Will Harris, we're done with him. Wasn't the worst. Julio Rodriguez, we won't really get to see anything till really next season. David Barreto, all of our guys are coming in. KJ Harrison, gotta love to see that plus 14 power versus lefties. Could at least be a future, like we said, bench bat for us. Estevan Jimenez, 307 at-bats, 293 average, 11 home runs. He'll be back next season as our starting center fielder. Yup. And we'll have to bring in a center fielder for the time being to actually field. He'll probably be... It's a struggle to understand. Do we want to go with the contact hitting Estevan Jimenez or the power hitting PJ Potter? To be honest, you gotta go PJ Potter because of the age. Rob Griffith, our first round draft pick, will start in the AA next season. KJ Harrison will start in the AAA next season by himself. It's going to be exciting to see. Catcher, we're very happy. Perez is back to the AAA. We'll AA Pineda. Okay, closing pitchers. Finnegan, Sam Clay will probably be gone. Will Klein will get his chance in the AAA. Relievers. So yeah, we'll be losing 2, maybe 3. At least we have 4. Harvey's not ready yet. Jace Fry, maybe. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that sub button, guys. I will see you guys for the offseason in the next episode, where we try and build the squad for the future. Peace.
Mm-hmm.